there's a reason why we shut our heart down, because it would not serve us to be incapacitated by grief in that moment, right? It would serve us to maybe experience anger and be mobilized by anger as a protective force. But the deeper feeling within the heart, which is the compassionate feeling, the openness, the expanded state, right? The capacity to feel beyond ourself, to be able to experience the weight of it, the grief of it, the compassion of it all, right? That's a different kind of felt experience. And in that moment, it would not serve us. So it's almost counterintuitive in the sense of, we want to open our hearts to prevent, to be orienting towards this more expanded state, this more coherent state, as Joe Dispenza would talk about, right? But in those moments of crisis, we might go into what he talks about, that gamma state, which is this high frequency of coherence, because that actually could be what helps us move beyond the situation and the time. Like, it could be what opens us to receive insight, to know how to move and mobilize. But then we have to come back to our bodies. We have to come back to our psyches. We have to come back to our feelings and our felt experience in our heart, right? And be supported in such a way that we can allow the return to the opening through the felt experience, which reopens our hearts, which orienting towards beauty can help us with. But when we're chronically in survival stress for all of these reasons that we've been talking about, so especially being hooked into, social media and news outlets and, stories of crisis every single day, it's so destabilizing, and really challenging to even feel motivated and psychologically motivated to trust that it's safe enough and it's okay to continue to work towards this elevated state of being. So there's like an inner conflict of, this is all happening around me. It might not be happening right in front of me, but how dare I take my eye off of that? How dare I stop gazing at that? Because if I stop gazing at that and I keep orienting towards, emptying my own inner cup and, working towards opening my heart and working towards living the life that I want to be living in these expanded states of being, it feels like a spiritual bypass or a psychological bypass, or it can feel like a psychological or spiritual bypass, or even emotional bypass, in which not looking at it makes it seem like you don't care.